Hey guys, so this video is going to be my makeup collection. There are some things that are in my makeup bag, the one that I'm currently using every day, or when I use makeup, and that video is called My Makeup If I Was a Minimalist. It's a video that I uploaded I think a few weeks ago, so if you want to see that portion, I suggest that you watch that video. But I am gonna show you everything else in my makeup collection that it's not in that makeup bag. So let's begin, because this might be a little long. And as I always say, please excuse any sounds, animal sounds, neighbor sounds, because people are apparently getting back home from their jobs and they are very noisy. And there's a lot of animals around my house, so there's always a few interruptions, but we'll work through them. Okay, I think that's it for the tiny pieces. The Great Lash Lots of Lashes. It has a nice pointy wand, and I love this wand for getting right into the inner corner or the outer corner. The CoverGirl Super Sizer with fibers. So it looks like that. I love it. I love them so much, and I pair them together. I actually sometimes go over with this one and then with this one, and it makes my lashes super long and wispy. And then we have these eyebrow gels. We have the e.l.f. eyebrow gel in brunette, I believe. Doesn't even have the shade, but I think it was brunette. This one also has fibers, but the shade is too warm tone for my liking. So I will use it, but it's not my favorite color. I think I will change eventually, but it is a good product. Then we have the Essence Make Me Brow with fibers, and this is in the shade Chocolatey Brows. So this one is still warm, but it's a better color than the e.l.f. one. I really like this one, and this one is like $3, so it's great. We have this Hard Candy Fiber Gel, and this one is actually very cool tone. I don't know the shade name. Yeah, it doesn't have the shade name over here, but it's very cool tone. It also has fibers. I will use it up, but I don't think that I will repurchase it. And we have the clear e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. I use both sides as a brow gel, and it works great. I've used this one since I was younger, and it's like $2-3. I have these eyebrow pencil / eyebrow liner. These are my favorites from Milani. I have soft brown and medium brown. These are great. We have this NYX one. This is also good. The NYX Espresso, and it's the one that has an angle. This is really good. And then we have this eyebrow liner, basically, in the shade Espresso. You do a little line. Basically have to draw in hairs. I'm not really good with it. But you basically draw in your brows very lightly, and you create a hair-like stroke. Again, I'm not very good with it, but I like to try new stuff. I have the Freck XL, the original freckle. I got this from Sephora. I don't know the name, the name of the shade, but basically, focus please. Basically oh, that was not good. but you just touch your skin, like freckles, you know, all over. And then you take your finger and do this, and it'll give you, if you leave it for a longer time, it will stain a lot more. But if you don't, then it'll be just a light stain. Again, I'm not very good with this, but I like to try new stuff, so I'm gonna give it a try soon. Because one time I tried it and it looked like I was sick or something. But yeah, you see that it has nice freckles. And I have a lot of eyeliners. I have brown, bronze or copper, aqua, emerald, and black. So for black liners, I have the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Eyeliner. This is not even focusing. So yeah, just the black liner. And the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner. This eyeliner is so good, the name had to be this long. So yeah, a black liner, and I know that these from NYX are great, so I will always be repurchasing this one. I have one from NYX in Tropical Green. Should I do swatches? This is the NYX one. Very smooth. They literally glide on. This is Tropical Green. Ooh, pretty. See, I really haven't made like a huge transformation makeup look in a while, and I really need to do that. This is Turquoise Storm, one of my favorites to put on my waterline. Look at that. And we have this Maybelline Striking Copper. So this is Striking Copper. This one is Golden Bronze. Oh, this is okay. This is from NYX. I think I've never even used this one. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, I like it. Okay, and this is Brown Perfection. So just the brown liner, but I believe this one is darker. This is Deepest Brown. Yeah, super dark, almost black. Okay, so these are all the shades. The Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. So basically it's a priming moisturizer and smells like coconuts. So it smells really good, and it has a radiance to it. I think I put too much. I was just gonna show you that it gives you like a nice radiant finish. And at first it seems super moisturizing, but it absorbs so quickly, and then it leaves your skin with this glowy, almost shimmery like look. Like it has a very intense shimmer. You can see it on my hand. By the way, this is a stain from the freckles that I was patting. It stained my finger. But yeah, it leaves you this glitter without being glitter, like a shimmery type of thing. And I mean, it's good if you're doing like a photo shoot and you really need that intense shine, but it's not my favorite when it comes to day-to-day use, because if I use this, I really need to put some foundation on so that the radiance from this doesn't look weird. If I use it on its own, it will look awful on me. Next one is my favorite. I've gone through like 5 of these tubes, and I'm actually running out, but I want to wait until I use some of my other primers and then repurchase this one. So this is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water, probiotic based ingredients, and skin revivers, silicone free. So this smells like coconuts. Amazing. I'm not even gonna do a pump because I'm literally running out, but it's amazing. I mean, I've bought it like more than 5 times, so that tells you something. And then we have the Glowy Makeup Serum by Laneige. I actually got this one discounted at a Marshall's, and I don't know why it was discounted because they still sell it, I believe, at Sephora at the same price, so it's not that they are discontinuing it. But yeah, the actual product has very pretty pearls all over the liquid, and you know, just drop whatever amount you're using onto your hand and you apply it, and it really leaves your skin glowy and moisturized. It says that it's a makeup boosting serum that makes the skin naturally moisturized with healthy glow for all skin types. And yeah, it's really good. But I don't know if I would pay the full price. I got it because I got it for $20. Then we have this Milani Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer. So it's kind of like this without it being this intense, like super intense. Okay, so this is the Milani one. You put it on your skin and it leaves your skin with this radiance, but it looks natural. It doesn't look like I literally put some eyeshadow on my hand. Natural radiance. Really, really good. And it's affordable. This one is like $30, and this one was like less than 20 for sure. This is in the shade Nude Glow for fair to light. And I know that I am light to medium, but that one is great for my skin tone. And then we have the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer 12-hour makeup grip. It plumps, moisturizes, and perfects. This is amazing. Let me just tell you that this is a complete dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer. It even looks the same. The Milk Makeup has this gel greenish color, and it's exactly the same. Super moisturizing, has a really nice supple plumping effect, and it has that sticky quality, so the foundation that you put on top will be gripped onto your face. Continuing here, we have Tinted Hydrator from Wet n Wild, and this is one of my ultimate favorites. I have like 3 backups of this color. This color resembles more my skin tone. It's in the shade medium tan, but for the summertime I do like to have a darker one. This is tan medium deep. Sometimes I just put a drop of this into the lighter color and it makes a better match. But yeah, this is so good. I'm even gonna do a little swatchy. I'm so scared that they are going to discontinue this one because it's so good. That's why I have like 3 backups, and I'm actually running low on this one. But let me see if I can get a little drop out. Oh, it took too much, but it's okay. Let's make a nice swatch. So again, this is a tinted moisturizer basically, and you would think, oh, it doesn't have that much coverage, but just look at this. I think I put too much, but just let me show you. I mean, just by doing this, you know that this has some coverage. It's a nice light to medium coverage, and I definitely did too much, but you can see I'm trying to spread it evenly. And no, it doesn't leave the streak marks on your skin when you blend it out nicely. Let me just show you right away. It literally perfects the skin. It adds a nice healthy glow. Plus remember that I added some primers underneath. But it adds a nice healthy glow. You can put it with your hands or a brush like I do. It has a really nice coverage. And then we have 3 foundations. So let me tell you a little story here. Fit Me Matte and Poreless is my ultimate favorite foundation for life. This is like $7-8. It has the most amazing coverage, the most amazing finish. It's so freaking good. This shade is 228 Soft Tan, and this shade used to be my I was gonna say my favorite. It is my favorite. It always has been since high school, I think, and that was like 7 years ago. Oh my god, I'm old. So this used to be my perfect shade, but since COVID, basically, since I stopped taking too much sun, my skin tone basically changed to a lighter complexion, but it still has this yellowy tone. So what I do is I mix a little bit of this one, which is 128 Warm Nude, and clearly is lighter. So I take this one and I mix it with this one, and it gives me my perfect shade. And I do the same if I want a dewy finish. I use Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy in Golden Beige, which is light, as you can see, and I mix it with this one, and it gives me the perfect dewy finish. It's so amazing. I love it so. So these are the rest of my concealers. Okay, so let me start with this one. This is a color corrector from Ellie Girl, and it's the Peach Corrector. So I love peach correctors for my under eyes because I do have some dark circles I really should be getting rid of, but you know, life. So it's a nice peachy corrector. I'm sorry that this keeps going out of focus, guys. I'm really trying here. It's super blendable. Has a peachy tone. So you basically apply it. If you have a similar skin tone to me, you basically apply it like that and you put your concealer on top. This is from Flower Beauty, and I actually thought that this was gonna be a little bit darker than what it is. The name is, can't even say that. The name is Sand, and I don't know why I thought it was gonna be a little bit darker, but when I came home to try it, it's too light. What I can do is just put like a few drops if I really want that light, kind of like Kim Kardashian look. You know when they used to do the triangle under the eye? I used to do that and it actually worked. It looked beautiful. I haven't done that in a while, but yeah. If you want to do that with a concealer like this, it catches the light. Gorgeous. You can do that with this type of concealer. Then we have two NYX concealers. The Can't Stop, Won't Stop. One in the shade Medium Olive and one in the shade Natural. So I actually made a mistake when I grabbed these. I thought that these were another type of finish that they have. I used to wear Natural on that other type of concealer that they have, but I grabbed accidentally these, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and I think that these are too drying. I don't know. This is Natural. I mean, at first it applies smoothly, very pigmented, you know, shiny. This is medium olive. But then when you go to blend it out, in my opinion, it doesn't blend out as good. Now it's blending out good, but when I tried it underneath my eyes, first of all, this has crazy coverage, and it was just super cakey. Super cakey underneath my eyes. And as you can see, these tones are like too much for me. So I don't know. Maybe I would use them underneath my brows to clean the look. Then we have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Cashew. Cashew? Yeah. I love the big applicator. I love the formula. It's honestly great. I mean, super creamy, super pigmented, very blendable. It's great. I really like it. These Wet n Wild Photo Focus. These are my old ones and these are my new ones, but I love them regardless. Let me do a swatch with the new ones. I used Light Honey. Is it? I used Light Medium, but I think I didn't find Light Medium, so I ended up taking Light Honey. It's okay. So Light Honey, you see that? Super liquidy and blendable. And this is medium peach. Ooh, I love these so much. They are so affordable and so great. Plus the photo focus line is great for taking pictures because it doesn't have a flashlight. I mean, flashback? I don't know how you say that. It doesn't have the flash type of ghostly look. So yeah, it blends beautifully. What I do is I mix them because of course this is lighter than I would use. The Wet n Wild Incognito in the shade Medium Neutral. And this one I actually really like too. It has a nice applicator. Ooh, so pigmented and creamy and blendable. Super pigmented too. It has a great finish. I love it. And I know you might be thinking, oh, that's not your shade. I promise you guys, when I put this underneath my eyes, it looks just fine. The NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. This is in the shade Golden. I don't even know if this is the right shade. I mean, it worked when I used it on my face, but I've never had a product from NYX called Golden. It's usually natural, medium, sand, golden beige, something like that, but not golden. So I was like confused, but this one looks like it's going to match me the most. And again, don't look at my hand because my face doesn't look like that. It's really good, really creamy, blendable. You only need a little bit, so this is gonna last me forever. It has an amazing finish. I love it. Let's continue with this random. I only have one bronzer in my collection, and this is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in the shade Deep Bronzer. And this smells like coconut, like a vacation in this bronzer. Oh, I love it so much. And I only have one bronzer because this is the perfect one for me and I don't need anything else. Same with this powder. This is the number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder, and this is all I need, the only powder I need. I put it all over my face. I use it to bake, I use it to just dab all over the face, and it's great. And I'm gonna show you some blushes. So these are powder blushes, and my creams, I'm gonna show them after this. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Mellow Wine, and to me this is a little bit dirty. It's a little bit dirty, but to me this is the perfect blush, and it's not even picking it up. It's not even picking the color up on camera. As I'm seeing it on camera, it looks a little bit peachy, but on real life it's like a peachy pink. Like, it definitely has some pink in there. I love this so much. And we have the e.l.f. bronzer, but I use it as a blush. On camera it looks very orangey, but in real life I'm seeing it like an orangey terracotta. Like, it has some deep brown in it, so I use it as a summertime blush. I have a cream bronzer, the Milk Makeup matte bronzer in Baked, and this one I actually got it at Marshall's for $10, and I was like, okay, you're coming with me. And then I realized that it was because they were discontinuing the big one and they're just carrying the little ones, which is a bummer because I really like this size. But then again, maybe they weren't selling as many of the big ones, because even the mini ones are going to last you for a long time. Then we have a liquid highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop. I am obsessed with Champagne Pop, and I was so sad / mad that they were discontinuing the Becca Champagne Pop, because Becca was basically closing their doors. I don't even think that they sell Becca, but I know that they are still selling Champagne Pop as a collab with Smashbox. Like, Smashbox basically took their products and it's like a collab without mentioning that it's Becca, but everyone knows that Champagne Pop came from Becca and Jaclyn Hill. But yeah, I'm rambling, but this is the liquid highlighter. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna do a swatching because I really need to. It's beautiful. One drop. And I got this at Marshall's because they were discontinuing the products. Ooh, look at that. So gorgeous. I mean, that is beautiful. So we have Flower Beauty Blush Balm in Pinched. So this is a light peachy color, like that on the tube. It's nice. I wouldn't repurchase it, but it's nice. And then we have the Tower 28 blush in the shade Power Hour, and I cannot wait for fall because this is like a, I don't even know how to describe this. It's a deep kind of like terracotta / brownish, purplish. I don't know how to describe this. I want to do swatching over here. Seeing like if you blend this away on your cheeks, you only need a little bit. It'll give you like a sunburned look. So you have to be very careful because of course it's a dark blush, but it's beautiful. Then we have this very dirty Honest Beauty, but I love the product. We have this blush in the shade Rosy Pink, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have used this a lot. I have a little dent over there. It's the most beautiful. I mean, look at that creaminess. Creamy. The most creamy, beautiful, pinky, rosy shade. It's gorgeous, and it has like a dewy finish. This is amazing, and this is like 12 bucks. Then we have this very expensive blush, but it looked gorgeous. I barely did a swatch over here because I didn't want to mess with the pattern. It just looks so sleek, so gorgeous. You can't even see it that well, but it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so let me do a little swatchy with this finger. Super creamy as well, and magnetic. But people are calling this a little toilet because it literally looks like a toilet. Has a mirror, the mini toilet. This is in the shade Foxglove, and I think it's one of the most popular shades that they came out with. It's beautiful. And then we have Milani in the shade Nude Kiss. This one is also very, very creamy, and this one is $10. So this one has more of a terracotta orangey color, pinky color, and this one is a lot pinker. I have the I Met Someone highlighter, the Halo blush lighter in the shade, oh, I just said it, I Met Someone. Okay, so this is my most favorite highlighter that Wet n Wild came out with. Has a pinky side and a very champagne-y side, and when you mix both, let me see if I can. So you have the pink and you have the other one. And now, are you ready for this? Ooh. Now it has a pinky champagne-y hue, very blinding. But of course, when I apply it on my cheeks, it's very light, like this. Like, I really diffuse it, and it makes my skin look so radiant and pretty and gorgeous. Like, I really love this highlight. And we have Pop Beauty in Gilded Light. This one is one of those highlights that are super potent. Like, you can see it on the pan. Super, super bright. I really love this one as well. Really nice champagne-y shade. And then we have Ofra Mini Rodeo Drive. A little dirty here. It's so cute. I've always wanted Rodeo Drive, and I was like, okay, I have a lot of highlighters, let me take a mini one. And again, this is beautiful champagne with like gold in it, so it's more gold than champagne. It's gorgeous, and it has a little mirror, and it's magnetic as well. Super. Okay, so over here I have some Wet n Wild. These are some of my favorites as well. I mean, if I had to throw all of my highlighters away and buy them again, I would start with Wet n Wild. This is Golden Flower Crown, which, as you can see, I have hit pan on. I love it. It's a beautiful golden shade. Then we have Bloom Time, which, as you can see, I have hit pan on. Beautiful champagne pink. And Precious Petals. Precious Petals was one of the first shades that they released, but this is my second time buying it because the first one, I think it was expired, and of course I don't want to put expired makeup on my face, so I just bought it again. And this is so gorgeous, like a rose gold champagne. And these are super affordable. Like, I love these so much. Then we have a few high-end options just to switch it up. This, I got it for my birthday, I believe. This is the Dior highlighter in the shade number 1. Wow, I thought it had a shade name. So nude, beautiful champagne shade. As you know, as you might have noticed, I love champagne / gold colors. This is beautiful, and I love that they changed the packaging to make it a little bit more sleek. We have Becca Champagne Pop. I remember when Champagne Pop came out, I bought it. I was in high school. I bought it for my birthday or something, and it broke. I repressed it and I used it until there was nothing, or maybe there was a little bit left and it was expired. And just to be safe, you know, because I do have sensitive acne prone skin, I threw it away. And then as soon as my train of thought, as soon as I noticed that Becca was going out of business, I bought it again. It came broken, I believe. Yeah, that's what happened. It came broken, but that's not a big deal because I repressed it. And Sephora actually gave me my money back because they couldn't send me the product again because it was out of stock. So Sephora basically sent me the money back, and I get to keep it. Even though it was broken, I could fix it. And then we have Laura Geller. Actually, this was very surprising to me. This is in Gilded Honey, and this is huge. I mean, the big one. And I got this at Marshall's for like $5, and I was so surprised because I was actually thinking about making an order with Laura Geller on their website for the little one that's like $28. So I don't even know how much is this, the big one, and I got it for $5. I don't know, but yeah, beautiful gold. I have to swatch this one. This will take me forever to finish up. Let me see where let me do it here. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. I don't even know what to do with this. Okay, and then I have these two. This one is broken. The Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Rose Gold. So this one is broken, but I love the shade. A nice bright rosy gold color. And then this was very famous when it came out. It's the Molten Gold highlighter by Maybelline. Super blinding. I remember people went crazy about this one. Let me move these over here because they are getting in the way. Okay. So I have these two. These are pretty new from Milani. This was a collab, I believe. This is the highlighter duo. Has a cream and powder formula in Spark Plug and Double Shot. So this is Spark Plug, very bright, and Double Shot. I would use this as eyeshadow, honestly, because these are very, very bright, very metallic for my liking. But this was a collab with my favorite YouTuber, Juicy Jazz, here on YouTube. I have the two collabs.